soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's my mouth? It's your boy Laugh. So I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
How you doing, boys, girls, and children, and everybody of all ages? It is your host, the one and only Monterey Hudson. I'm joined, of course, by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, we do have the evil one himself, although he is masquerading as a good person. It is Light Yacht. Oh, well, he don't want to say nothing, so that's fine. And, of course, we also have the Patriot Saint of Degenerates himself, who might be even worse.
Oh, you were talking to me?
I said Light Yagami.
Oh, he literally said Light Yagami.
Oh, I was saying if Instagram worked. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all.
He didn't care about us. It's crazy. Also,
Hi, America.
The other Patriot Saint of Degenerates.
Yeah.
765.
You already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag here to give the folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. Ready to talk some anime. You know what it is.
Yes, we are, of course, talking about anime.
This is not a martini. This is protein shakes, baby. Let's go.
You see that nigga ain't nothing but skin and bones. You know you need a protein shake.
Well,
shut up, you sullen wench.
Today, some results of the different anime award shows actually came out. And so I figured, it's been a slow week. So why not have our own version of an anime award show? I figure, it's only proper and it's only fair that we have an anime award show of our very own. So basically, what I'm going to do
is Meg the Stallion going to make a cameo dressed like Bucciarati here too?
No,
hey,
no.
Save that for Block C. That was for Block C.
Damn.
And for the Barbs. That was for the Barbs too.
I always try to add in the debauchery. I ain't got time for this, man.
You telling me you don't want to listen? She could dress up as Trish or Giorno. There's a whole host of JoJo characters she could dress as.
Yes, and when we are blessed to have Megan Thee Stallion on this show herself, we're glad to, but we're not just going to...
First thing we're going to do is get an apology for Brother Daystar out of her. That's the first thing we're do.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
oh, shit.
Anyway, as we were
started off right.
Well, we start off with this mess that he wants to talk about. We're going to have our own anime award show. So basically, if you're a bit curious off of how the awards actually showed up over the course of, the actual award show, whether it be Crunchyroll or different one, this is just a nice one that the Anime Awards had in the Anime Corner, different ones they had for best anime. This is based off of 2023.
They made good selections. You know what won best continuing series, don't you?
Nobody cares about that.
It was One Piece. You know who won best main character too?
Oh, well, we know that was a lie. We ain't even worry about that.
It was Monkey D. Goddamn Luke.
No, we ain't worried about that BS. We ain't even worried about that BS.
Hey, listen. That's just what the Anime Awards had to say about it.
Yeah. Anime award show that has different meanings and different things for different people. We're not worried about that.
Niggas paying $100 a month for Crunchyroll soon, Monte. You got to realize there's some weight behind that. I won't either. I'm gonna keep on.
Exactly why you talking this man.
I'm sponsored by Shonen Jump, by the way, and it's $1.99 a month. Use my code Unico Williams. You can get Crunchyroll for $1.50 a month.
That is actually a lie. Do not go to. Do not try and purchase.
Are you really on sponsored by Shonen Jump, or are you talking about your Schmonly Smans?
Yeah, his Schmonly Smans.
Okay, the link may not send you directly to manga.
Send you to a video of Joe doing butt stuff.
It may or may not. You may have to go through a series of videos with me in them. But hear me out. Because, see, they make us, like, when you go watch the manga stuff, they make you watch, like, anime chicks with boobs come up, and you got to, like, keep on pressing back when you go to legal sites.
That's because you are going to disreputable sites, sir. That is not how it works. For us people who watch anime on not corn-funded sites.
Okay, listen, just give me $1.50, everybody, once a month, and everything will be okay, Jesus?
trollish fans. We're not gonna worry about that.
I was gonna say, that's one of the cheapest ones I've done seen.
For this simple, I mean, there are. Not worry about that. For this simple episode, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up a bunch of different categories, and I'm going to ask in alternating fashion my two underneath co-hosts here their choice for the award that category would go to. And
I'm not just picking from 2023, correct? I mean, I do have a 2023 list. I've watched fucking more anime in 2023 than I have in a minute.
Oh no, we're going all through all of the years. Screw just 2023.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about that.
We're going back to Robotech, bro.
Shout out to the Overall 99 Media, of course. But no, so basically it's gonna be real simple. I'm going to bring up a category. I'm going to ask one of you wonderful gentlemen under me who wins this category, and we are going to vote and see if we agree or disagree. If we disagree, it's going to be a whole bunch of discourse and arguments, and we already know because we have dedicated One Piece stands under me, it's going to be a lot of.
It was a great year for One Piece, whether you want to admit it or not.
And yeah, I understand.
We got quality boost. We got peak fiction. We got everything across the board got better for One Piece in 2023. No one can argue otherwise.
We're going back to Astro Boy, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but we're not
gonna One Piece has been out since the 90s, so I mean, we should take it far back as you need to.
That don't mean the quality has changed. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. Either way, let us begin. Which one of you wonderful gentlemen would like to go first?
Well, what's the category, brother? And then let me go ahead and break things off. Let me be the casual, quote unquote. I'm not casual. I have my fandom that I'm with. Can you put me in the middle? I just unbuttoned another button too.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I got you just a second. There we go. Anyway, so we're gonna.
There we go.
We're not gonna worry about the extra buttons. This is gonna be the twosome and everything. You need to go.
Oh, we brought him. There he is. There
you are.
Tell you how much we were worried about the hamburger meat.
Okay. Ha. Instead of worrying about the taco meat, we're gonna have the Afro Comedy go first, since Unico Williams has his own ulterior motives. So like nice little random category.
You gave me the web domain.
Anyway, a nice random category. Let's start off with something nice. So, the Afro Comedy, who would be your winner for the best new gen side character?
The best new gen side character. That is actually a wildly hard question for me because I don't want to be too fucking. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, and listen, call it glazing if you want to. But listen. We're counting Satoru Gojo as a side character, correct? He's not the main character, so he may feel like it sometimes. Absolutely. He is not the main character. Absolutely. The way Gojo came out here and raptured everybody, and like an amazing phoenix, we see how it played out in the manga form. No spoilers, but yeah, just for pure popularity's sake, Gojo is top tier as far as side characters. I mean, we know plenty of side characters that steal the show, but he legitimately, like, low-key stole the show.
Well, we have one nominee being Gojo. Let's see. Unico Williams, who is your nominee for the best new gen side character?
I mean, having Boruto on here is crazy. I thought he was the main character of that show.
Don't worry, I'm just showing.
Oh no, this is just a picture. This is an example of new gen anime he's speaking of.
Okay, that's fair. Are we calling Deku main, or are we calling?
Yes, Deku's the main character. Come on.
So are we calling?
How about this? I'm just gonna show you this picture, and you just give me your new gen side character. How about this?
Well, because I'm thinking, because then at that point, like now that brings All Might into play.
He's a side character.
He is a side character.
That brings All Might into play. Yeah, let me see that picture you were gonna do.
No,
just a picture of these are main characters. These don't count.
Yes, those are main characters. Those are just examples of new gen anime. Jujutsu Kaisen, Sakamoto days.
Yes, and then Gojo counts as side character. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be Gojo.
Oh, we have two for Gojo.
It's got to be, man. It's got to be.
It looks like the award for best new gen side character would be Gojo. And, I guess based off of popularity, I could definitely understand that.
I mean, you can't argue with that.
He's OP.
He's also the only person who is honored on heaven and in earth. And on earth.
That's just a figure of speech. Let's not do that today. Let's not do that. That's just a figure of speech.
He's the honored one, bro.
It's just a figure of speech.
He also beat Big Raga the Op Stopper. I mean, come on.
It's just, okay, we're not gonna talk about what Gojo has and hasn't beaten right now. Let's not do that today. Anyway, so I guess 2-1 because I wouldn't necessarily pick. Well, I don't mind Gojo being the best side character, even though he's not probably the best one. But
who you got? Who you got?
Utility wise?
Utility? What do you mean utility?
Hey, if there's a problem, Gojo pulls up and the problem's over.
Gojo's only redeeming factor is his abilities. He doesn't have any more redeeming factors.
It's utility.
It ain't his writing. It ain't that.
No, hold on. You gotta what better OP character in recent memory has been written better than Satoru Gojo? Honestly, from giving him the backstory to giving him the freaking amazing send off that he may or may not have gotten. I mean, Gojo was a really well written OP character. Yes, did he have that blinding flaw that there was nothing?
Even basic written, but Gojo don't have much.
No, bruh.
You don't have much writing to him. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying the writing that was done with him was good. I mean, you get literally
Askeladd.
That would technically be. Oh, we're not going by year. Askeladd was a good, but yeah.
That's new gen, correct?
Yes,
it is. But no, I just from the whole he was looked down on, even though he was the strongest. Everyone was afraid of him. As soon as that nigga went in the pen, yeah. See, I was about to say you just gotta acknowledge Gojo.
Yeah, Askeladd was better written than Gojo. Gojo don't even have much.
Well, hold on, no, that's
Gojo
just
don't
because
have much writing to him.
No, but I'm saying fucking if we're gonna talk about that, Vinland Saga is a much better written fucking anime than Jujutsu Kaisen. That's not the argument, I don't think.
Yes, but it just says who you think is the best side character. Writing goes into it just like popularity and abilities, all that kind of crap is going into it. But it's basically just for new gen. It's solely for new gen.
You know, Gege Akutami don't give a fuck whether you like him or not, though. He don't care at all.
I don't mind Gojo. I mean, I can look at people like maybe Bakugo would be a good fit. I think
he should have stayed dead.
Oh, let it go.
No, I'm not letting it go. Fucking,
I like
such a waste.
Fire Force are good ones as well. Like there's a couple of ones I don't mind.
Arthur's amazing. I like Arthur as a pick, yo.
You know, it's grown on me a bit more. He wouldn't be my pick for best side character. He's a good one. He's a good. Matter of fact, you can make an argument. Oh yeah, he's a Deuteragon. So yeah,
low key.
So I guess Gojo is accepted at least 2-1 under me, and 3-2 if we count overall 99 media and versus me and Waifu View. So Gojo will take it for best new gen side character. But I guess we'll go down to the next one. So I gotta go up to Unico Williams.
Yeah.
Who is the best old gen side character?
I gotta.
Maybe you gotta think of OJ here. Smitey.
I gotta. Oh, I mean, it gets tough as much. If you really want to say Vegeta, and you definitely really. I mean, Sasuke and Naruto like considered mains together. Are they co-mains in a sense?
No, the anime is not called Sasuke.
Okay, it's not Naruto and Sasuke and friends.
No, it is Naruto and friends.
Okay. I mean, because I got to give more growth to Sasuke over Vegeta in a sense.
They both became family men eventually. Only one abandoned their family, though.
Yeah, I think Vegeta got soft in his super days, honestly. I think he's gone soft. Like Majin Buu was peak side character Vegeta. I mean, Majin Vegeta was peak side character Vegeta. I think, and that's funny that you have Inuyasha on there. Like, you're gonna go with the little wolf kid.
Moroku's there too. I mean, there's plenty.
I was saying the pervy monk himself, bro.
There's a lot of sides.
He was trying to get some ass.
Like, I mean, it was literally.
He was trying to get some ass and ended up with bees in his hand every time he tried to get some ass. He got bees in his hand.
Yeah, like at this point,
no Vegeta slander will be tolerated.
I'm with you on that, but like
Vegeta and his weak ass bones.
Inuyasha was like peak Suikoden. Like, you have 101 characters that you might be able to play with at some point. I think I'm gonna go. peak side character. I'm going with Sasuke. As much as I want, Vegeta is a close second, but I'm going to go Sasuke because he had 500 million episodes to develop.
I disagree. Screw Sasuke. Screw Sasuke. I'll forever never say he's gonna be my favorite side character.
I mean, now Yu Yu Hakusho cast is strong, man. So is the One Piece cast, but
Sasuke,
you know, I'm going Sasuke.
Fucking...
If I gotta pick one, I'm going with Vegeta. I greatly disagree with Sasuke being there. But Afro Kami, who is your nominee for?
I mean, I'm a One Piece Negro.
Oh boy,
through and through, always and forever.
Nobody knew that.
And think there's a veritable collection of side characters within One Piece, but there is only one side character that tops all other side characters.
Zoro.
And that is Buggy D Clown.
Oh, you going there? Okay.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Okay.
The master of the chop fruit.
The head with the head on
the
tires?
fastest rising Yonko in the world, with subordinates such as Sir Crocodile and Hawkeye Mihawk, and I mean a plethora of other powerful subordinates beneath him. I mean, it's got to be Buggy the Clown. Look at the rise to fame.
It's not Buggy.
See, the waifus get it, yo. Buggy supremacy.
That's fine. And me and Overall 99 Media said Vegeta. We're gonna be at a standstill wonderfully.
I mean, if there's a tiebreaker, I'm giving it to Vegeta.
Look at the rise. He went from a poor kid on Gold Roger's ship to watching Gold Roger get decapitated, to watching fucking Shanks go off and become a Yonko, only to come up behind him after surviving the harshes of Impel Down, surviving the War of the Best.
Yeah.
That's fine. That doesn't take away from Buggy being, Buggy D Clown.
No, Buggy's a fraud. He's the best fraud.
Hey, fake it till you make it, Monte. That's how you do it.
He's still a fraud.
He did it to the best.
That's fine.
He did it to the best.
It looks like this old Gen side character will go to Vegeta.
We got to give it to the Prince of All Saiyans, who
as long as
technically
it's
be the
not
king.
Sasuke, I'm okay.
But she do love Buggy when it comes to One Piece. I have no problem with Buggy. Like he's the fraud, but at least we know he's the fraud. He's there for entertainment reasons. But
he's got interchangeable parts, man. Interchangeable parts of his body, and it just is what it is.
All right, let's go ahead. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get the overrated. Let's go ahead and get the side character right. So next one, I'll go to the Afro Kami. Afro Kami, who is the most overrated?
Interesting. Okay.
We just named him.
Okay.
It's Sasuke. It's Sasuke 1,000 fucking times. That's why I lost my eye to a 10-year-old alien. Come on,
alien, sir.
No, I'm saying, but I'm just talking in recent times. Sasuke at the end of Shippuden, he was supposed to be Naruto's equal. They were supposed to be the two halves of the Sage of Six Path reincarnated, and now here comes that.
Was that not a draw at the end of Shippuden?
Up until a fucking 10-year-old possessed by an alien ripped his fucking eye out.
They have no knowledge of aliens at this time.
That's definite Sasuke agree. Oh my goodness!
I was gonna say everybody gets it.
Unico Williams.
That's crazy because he was like in the running for worst. I mean, he was in the running. He was in the running for best side character. Exactly. But it's so easy to be like he is too super overrated too. Like I've never seen this dude just have like a straight up W. Like it's always been he gets his ass beat. Like you fought against Clay suicidal art boy, art boy, and he took you to he took you to the limits. You fought unentertained Eight Tails. He was not invested in that fight whatsoever. He actually used you to get away and actually enjoy and to figure out the world and stuff. Your brothers, y'all just took pictures to death. It was like tricked you.
Don't forget the filler where he made Sasuke hay.
Like you in a genjutsu inside of a genjutsu that I hit you with a genjutsu in because like it was the worst. Like, what was that one movie with Leonardo? This come on y'all, Leonardo DiCaprio. This not Deception. Inception. It was like that fight was one big.
I was thinking about Romeo and Juliet.
A dream inside of a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream, and at the end of the day, they just was staring at each other, and it was like, all right, for real. Now I got lightning, bro, for real. What? And I got a Susanoo. All right, we fighting for real now. But yeah, it's got to be Sasuke is the most overrated because they want him to be a main, right? Just like I was even.
But yeah. Joe, you just put him forward as best side character, only to agree with him being most overrated.
Also, and I think two things can be true.
He didn't accomplish his goal. Sasuke's goal changed a lot over the course of the anime.
He did.
It's hard for me to just say
I'm going to be the Hokage now. What?
Be the Hokage.
I want to destroy the Elite Village.
So we have Sasuke for the choice. We have, I guess Unico is giving in and saying Sasuke for the choice.
Yeah, Sasuke is very much overrated. Like, I think his win-loss record is worse than Vegeta's at this point.
So the award is gonna.
I don't know about that. That's taking it a little far. Vegeta be getting his ass whooped.
He's got W's against
Sasuke anyway, but my choice would either be Buggy the Clown or Gojo.
This is crazy. Your Buggy hatred has to quit, bro. He's living his life to the fullest.
I don't hate Buggy. Buggy is just in the same boat as Usopp. When people be like, God, Usopp, okay, what has the God Usopp done anything in the last 500 episodes?
Hey, listen, we're going into Elbaf. This is going to be Usopp's chapter.
Tell me what he's done the last 500 episodes.
He's going to shut you up come Elbaf time.
I said he ain't did nothing in 500 episodes. Anyway,
he shot down that flag.
You know
that flag got shot down.
Special say exactly, and that was 500 something ago. That was more. It
was honestly like almost 700 episodes ago. But
I said nothing.
Still, I'm more okay with Usopp hate than Buggy hate.
I guess we'll give shout outs to Buggy, Usopp, Gojo, and Gray.
That's because we try to actively forget Fairy Tail on a regular basis because it was so ludicrous.
But onward to our next category. We've gotten the side characters out of the way for the most part. Let's go to another one. So, Mr. Unico Williams, since you happen to be under me, I want you to give me a nice nice answer to what you believe is the best anime fight.
Oh my goodness, best anime fight.
Yep. New gen, old gen, don't matter.
Man, so I mean, what comes to my mind immediately is anytime Goku was hitting us with the Ultra Instinct, that final stand as Master Ultra Instinct in a sense, but I mean, obviously it wasn't Master, but he went gray. That was a really good fight. But two more fights come to mind for me, and I'm just not sure which one to choose. So, on when they fought Mojito, when they jumped him. That animation was amazing.
Okay.
And then we had at the schoolhouse when they was fighting at the schoolhouse and they jumped him. The guy,
I believe it, yeah.
The guy that has the paddle, I forgot his name, but he has like that pinpoint attack thing, and then the main character of
he's talking about
Jujutsu Kaisen.
What, Yuji?
No, he's talking about Nanami and the seven.
Nanami and Flash Fist Boy, they was fighting Mojito at the schoolhouse at night, and they was jumping him, and the animation was so great.
Mojitos have mint and gin in them. Mojitos kill people.
I'm sorry, Mojito, the guy that has the hand stuff going on, and he's in Jujutsu Kaisen. But anyway, that fight, and then that fight with Naruto versus the alien guy.
Momoshiki.
When it was all hands.
No, Ishiki, not Momoshiki.
Yeah, when he went to Barian mode, that was insane. And then the other one with Sasuke and Naruto fighting Momoshiki, that was crazy. But if I have to go down to it, I think I'm gonna go Jiren. No, I'm going barring Naruto versus yeah, versus my man's. Yeah, I'm going there.
So I guess Naruto versus Ishiki.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's the
I think I
bar.
want to go there as far as fight choreography, all of that. It was top tier, I thought.
All right, we got Naruto Ishiki. We got one nomination. The Afro Comedy 765. What's your this anime fight?
Come on now. We just got through this. What
That's a good one, man. That's a very good one.
niggas can say what they want. The best fighter in recent history has got to be, without a doubt, Luffy versus Kaido.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Yeah, we knew it was coming. We knew this was coming. Like we knew.
But you can say what you want. It was amazingly animated. It was well choreographed. The storyboards are going into fucking museums for that fight.
Yeah, into One Piece Museum, not the one that died. Also, of course, we forget the part where the episodes
Somewhere
doing the same jumping animations for the. My bad. Let's not mention that.
Somewhere in a prefix.
We know Monray is a professional one piece hater.
I've been told to kick you, sir. I've been told to kick you. Well, of course,
Let me change my mind. I want to go Wing Zero versus Epion. Final fight.
I can respect it from the end of Gundam Wing. I respect that as well. If I gotta think my nomination for best anime fight, there's a lot that can go there. So there's a lot of fights that I think can go there. I can put Naruto versus Sasuke, their first fight.
Okay.
That's a really good one. I can go from Demon Slayer, the end of the not Swordsman Village, of the Entertainment District arc at 2v4. That's a beautiful fight, especially with animation wise. The fight is amazing. A few Fate fights, Fate series fights that can go there as well. So it's a lot of fights. I think I'll go ahead and just go with Naruto versus Sasuke 1. I think that fight is pretty much perfect. Everything from the momentum.
So not at the top, not at the top of the hospital, not that one.
No.
We're talking at the valley. In the
final valley. The first fight is the final valley, not the second one.
Oh, got you.
The first one has a lot more emotion. I feel tired. Yeah, it's a lot of emotion. There's still kids.
Naruto came up for air
and through his chest. It's a lot of fights. I feel like can go in there. So just best anime fight problem. It doesn't have an official one unless somebody agrees in the comments. One of the ones we said we already got. Spike versus Vicious. We have a lot of good fights. Shout out to White Views. You can't go wrong with a Fate fight. Fate fights are crazy. Shout out to Gilgamesh.
Yeah, there have been some crazy Fate fights. Anything with Archer in it usually goes stupid, or Lancer. There's so many good Fate fights though.
Yes.
I'm a fan of any fight Berserker is into, any iteration of Berserker at that.
All right. I think
VHS remaster on Netflix, doesn't matter.
No. They just use different. Sometimes there's just different. The way Fate works, they take people from history to fill the roles, but it could always be someone different. I'm quite partial to Hercules Berserker, but that's about it.
I'm going to ask the Afro Comedy this question because he cannot choose One Piece for this answer because One Piece does not have it. So he has no choice but to answer truthfully. I'm answering truthfully.
The best anime relationship.
The best anime relationship is actually really hard because there are some good ones. There are some toxic ones. Let's see. Best anime relationship.
They can't be completely one-sided, I would assume.
It would have to be. Let's see. It's such a hard one because I want to say there are some horrible toxic relationships like Goku and fucking Chi-Chi or fucking Sakura and Sasuke. Right. You can always want to pour into the toxic, but I think to be nice and wholesome, one of the best anime relationships has to be Yusuke Urameshi and Keiko. I almost said the mad problematic one. I'm gonna refrain from that, but
Also,
toxic. Inuyasha knows his brother. They got his man's name. We know.
It's toxic. I can now now that I think about it, all anime relationships are toxic.
Oh yeah, that's part of the anime thing. It's hard to find a wholesome one that doesn't.
I can't think of one.
Even Kagome and Yusuke is still toxic. He went off for 3 years to fight demons, left her at fucking home. She's just chilling. She's probably getting all kinds of crazy regular dick only for him to come back and drop the demon off. But
I don't have any words for that. Because I was actually going. I'm of the mindset that Keiko probably didn't get laid while Yusuke was gone.
Nah, that's what they want you to think. She went straight hot girl summer as soon as.
I don't know.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Anyway,
yeah.
Him over here.
We don't listen, waifus. Does it look like I partake in romance anime on a fucking regular basis?
I would never watch animated romance anime.
I break out my extensive knowledge of fruit baskets or fucking goddamn. What was I gonna say? Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. That shit was toxic too.
I mean, I think it
What's old Spy Family couple though? Yor and I can never remember the dad's name.
I'm about
I only remember Yor because that's Yor.
Lloyd.
That's his fucking name.
That's not Lloyd.
No, I think Lloyd is his name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just not. The way I'm spelling Lloyd is in my man is something else. It's not Lloyd for you. But yeah. But she's like, no, I'm not. I watch different anime. It's just Shonen's the one that's thrown in your face. I watch because my answer.
I watch a lot of non-shonen animes. They're just not romantically inclined. I'm an ecchi guy.
And La Blue Girl just is not it.
Unique Williams, your answer for best anime relationship.
I'm telling you, it's so hard. I mean, because at this point, I'm thinking of the harem that is Tenchi Muyo's house.
Yo, I almost said fucking old boy from high school. High school DxD. There are a lot of poly relationships in anime that are slapping.
I'm not worried about the overall night.
Think about Tale of Wedding Ring, yo. I mean, come on. This nigga out here marrying all the hoes.
I guess when it comes to relationships, I guess that like the the least toxic relationship, I guess, would be Ichigo and Orihime.
I guess.
I would say that's the least toxic. Like, they both got their duties.
I don't know. Their kid ended up with a sword that has a swastika for the hilt.
Well, I don't know. I haven't read that far into Ichigo and Orihime's relationship to know that they had a kid, but
yeah, they got a swastika sword kid.
Oh.
Who can open the gates of hell.
What is he part? He's part Quincy? Okay.
He's part everything.
Oh, that's right. He's
Ichigo's kid. He's part everything.
I forgot. He's natural born plot armor. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ichigo and Orihime. It just seems like they just both focused on their job.
Not Rukia and Renji? What about Rukia and Renji, yo?
That ain't no real relationship, man.
They had a baby. How's that not a real relationship?
Bro, like, we barely see anything of their relationship other than when she left him to become Byakuya's younger sister and went into their family line. We ain't see nothing of them two other than that they played together.
Well, we saw them go to school together and shit.
Man, what school?
I do want to give a shout out to the strength of all women in anime that are dating a main character or a significant side character for their strength and how they just allow for their men to just go up and be themselves. They just let them be themselves. Like, let's talk about this. Like Vegeta and Bulma, she's just the richest woman in the world. This dude does nothing at all. He saves it every now and then. He saves the world every now and then, but he's a freeloader. He does nothing. He does nothing to ensure their survival like every 10 to 20 years. Other than that.
So, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Goku gets to take some random kid from the desert and is like, I'm just gonna leave and train him, but I promise I'll visit. He's talking about Oob. he's just like, and Chi-Chi's just like, oh, well, he's off again at this point. She used to trip, but he would leave anyway. But I'm just saying, like, all these side characters.
Are there mad deserts in India?
What's so like like not Chi-Chi, Sasuke's girl, who was a part of the big three of the actual show. She's like, oh, Sasuke's just gonna be Sasuke and just never be here. Naruto, he's a shadow clone most of the time for his family. Like they just be putting up with these niggas, man. They just be putting up with it and they just cool with it. Well, I'm sure whatever they're doing is gonna help stop the next threat.
Well, I mean, Naruto's got an excuse. That nigga's the president. Come on.
That's now.
Well, he wasn't absentee. He wasn't absentee when they were dating. That nigga went to the moon to save her.
I would say
he cut the moon in half.
To get out this myth, I will give my answer for the best anime relationship. I don't know if this is a shonen anime. I think it is. No, I'm not sure if it is. It's probably.
Is it a young male? Is there a young male main character? It's a shonen.
Yes, it's like it's Eureka and Renton from this anime Eureka 7. I think that's probably the best relationship I've seen. It covers pretty much all of the bases as far as I've seen. The main two characters aren't super toxic. You know, they actually go through all the highs and lows of a relationship and whatever. Like, of course, with a whole bunch of war and killing and everything else. So it's actually real for the most part, not none of this random meet up to get married.
Can I change my best anime relationship? I want to change it to Guts and Casca.
Oh my god. I knew he was gonna. I was like,
no, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
all right, I think that'll do it for this.
If you can make it through Femto, you can make it through anything.
That'll do it for best anime relationship. Anyway, so we'll go to our next option. Shout out to Unico Williams. Here you go, Williams. Who gets your award for best antagonist?
Best antagonist. I don't know who's the antagonist. Is it Light Yagami or is it L or is it Nier? Who's really the antagonist?
Technically, Light is the antagonist. He's technically both, but I mean, he's the antagonist of the show.
Pulling double duty.
He's definitely both.
He's both technically. He's like the main antagonist of the show, which means like the main protagonist, L. You just don't follow L throughout the entirety of the show. You follow Light. That's the only thing about it.
It depends on if you believe that Kira was right. If Kira's right, then L is the antagonist.
I mean, he opposes the main character. That's true.
Whoever's right is alive. Is who's alive at the end of the day.
Oh wow! Well, neither one of them were alive.
Exactly.
Well, Light survived longer. So,
but if he's dead in the end, then he. So the actual hero is what's his face? Nier.
But I mean, that's the thing about a protagonist isn't necessarily good. A protagonist is just the main character of the show. It doesn't mean they're good or bad.
Yes, but I mean, writing speaking, usually your protagonist is good.
Like protagonist doesn't have to be good. But technically, Light's the protagonist, and the antagonist would be L. That is true.
Man, I'm going Frieza. I enjoyed the writing of
these damn monkeys.
I enjoyed, man. Frieza the penultimate antagonist. Because that's all this dude does is antagonize everybody.
He hated the monkey so much that he turned black, Joe.
Like without even fighting, this dude is antagonizing people.
That's the wrong one. Not on levels, bro. Oh damn.
This is mainly for Afro-Commie. Unico ain't did nothing wrong with this episode yet. It's mainly for Afro-Commie.
I'm going Frieza because Frieza's dialogue, and it's not even just the racist sentiments. It's like just like even with like when he was fighting the speedster rabbit in a tournament of power, he was talking so greasy. It was correct, man. Frieza's got the best dialogue for a proud like emperor. I'm better than all y'all. Like they wrote Frieza very well. And I'm here. It's Frieza for me as my favorite antagonist. Shout out to Cell. I wish they had really developed Perfect Cell a lot more because Cell for a long time was my favorite villain, and then they just started writing Frieza well like after that. So, but I'm going Frieza. But I think Cell had an opportunity for them to write some very arrogant dialogue too.
His answer is Frieza. The Afro Kami, your answer was the best antagonist.
Okay, I've got a One Piece answer, and I've got a regular answer too. Maybe an honorable mention.
Real one and One Piece fan one.
We'll go the One Piece answer is obviously Don Quixote do Flamingo. This nigga, he was out here
because he is my favorite antagonist.
But think about it. He was out here. He was funding scientists that were getting kids hooked on heroin. He was funding wars in foreign countries. He took over a country and then forced everyone into poverty, only to fucking open up a coliseum to make them kill each other to survive long enough in his kingdom. Then he tried to take down the whole kingdom.
There's that.
But my non-One Piece answer has to be Momonga from fucking Overlord. Einzel Gone, if you would. Think about it. He is one of the best. He is exactly what you were talking about, where you write a protagonist that is the antagonist. He is the necromancer that came from nowhere and just started taking over the world, fucking doing crazy. He has a breeding camp of people so he can then feed those children to the monsters that protect his country. He's got an elf farm where because elf skin makes fucking stronger armor and shit. And this is the main character. And then I also want to give an honorable mention to Femto.
All right, so
but Don Quixote do Flamingo.
If I'm thinking overall of antagonists,
think hard. Pause.
That ain't a problem. That's fine. I think I'm gonna go with. Look, even though I enjoy people like Madara, I enjoy him. I enjoy Orochimaru. I enjoy Frieza. I think of like his overall scumbag, scumlord.
The nuance of the scumbaggery is important.
Is probably Johan from Monster. I think that's.
Ooh, that is such a good. I mean, and you want to talk about a main character that is the villain, yo. Johan's that dude. Like, they didn't call that anime Monster for no fucking reason, bro.
I didn't think it was to be that bad. Dead man.
A lot of people don't. No one expects. They're like, oh, it's Monster, but they're like, oh, it's an anime at the end of the day. But then you sit there and you watch Monster, and you're like, holy fuck.
He's not supposed to
be. That was dark. That was dark.
Also, shout out to Griffith. Yeah, I said Griffith. He's wrong. He's evil. He is.
Well, like I said, Femto.
I know. Griffith. Well, you want to say Femto? I say Griffith. Either way.
He's a demon now, yo. He turns into a little kid at night and shit now. But I also the nigga from what's his name? The nigga from Redo of a Healer. Yo, think about it. He's out here SAing all the women that did him wrong in life. He beat her down. He beat her down with his schlong and then healed her after he whooped her ass with his penis.
Question. Pause. Everything. Please. Yes. Read Berserk. Just no guts go through it in the first few chapters.
You just take it slow because Kenta Murata's dead, so his editors are still continuing the story on, but it's a very slow pace. Yeah, that's the biggest fear that with shit like that. All these super long anime we've got, these mangaka aren't getting any younger.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Akira Toriyama for still hanging in there and trying to be involved.
No, but you got to think all of his shit's been written by editors for years. He doesn't even do a whole bunch of the drawing anymore.
It's just nice to see his name.
Dragon Ball will continue on perfectly fine without Akira Toriyama.
That's fair. That's actually
all right. Afro Kami, give me your choice for the most overrated fights.
Oh, well, we know this won't be a One Piece choice. Let's see.
Overrated fight.
It can be.
Overrated is hard because I don't want to deeply offend anyone.
Oh, I got an easy answer.
But you're gonna power through it.
I got it.
Yes. the most
It's screen right here.
I would say the most overrated fight for me. And fucking, I'm pretty sure I answered this exact question on a round table not too long ago, but it's Goku and Frieza, bro. It
Oh
is the most,
wow.
it is the most
Ooh,
overrated
Wow.
fight ever.
Okay.
Go back, go back and watch it. And I'm listen. Even if you want to go back and watch when they tried to zhuzh it up with Kai, it is still that fight is literally almost 10 episodes straight of Goku screaming at certain points. Like, and when we finally get down to it, they're moving so fast that a lot of it's just stop motion animation. There's not a whole bunch of intricate choreography. Fucking, it's just, eh. I mean, it was amazing when we were kids and you were watching it for the first time. We had never seen a Super Saiyan in action. We had never seen, you got to think about it, at the time, Dragon Ball Z was probably somewhat, if not as good as you could get with animating stuff in the mid to late 90s. You know what I mean? And it doesn't hit the same. And like I said, when we talked about it on Roundtable, I made sure to go back and watch the fight again to see if I still felt the same way. Yeah, it just doesn't hold up the same. We talk about it like it's some amazing fucking piece of art that had some of the craziest hands in anime ever thrown. It is not that. It's a bunch of stop motion, bro. Freeze frames, screaming, occasional blast, and a redirected destructo disc.
Unigo Williams, your answer for the most overrated fight.
Man, I am going to have to because right now, like at this point, I'm looking at the top because to make it overrated, that means that people have to like it.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at like top 10 like anime fights, and I'm kind of stuck. Because I'm actually gonna be I'm because I'm have to actually be blasphemous myself towards my favorite series. I'm gonna
sure
say
you can make it make sense.
I hate to say it, but this is facts, and just because like looking back on it now in the animation, there was a point in time where my boy was really doing like this, and my guy was just dodging. Yes, that's right, y'all. Goku v Vegeta round 1.
Oh wow! Hold up. Now y'all, now we gotta fight. Wait a minute. Why are we doing this?
It's only merely because the fight animation got so much better over the years. Like looking back on that fight, it's like, yes, there were key elements to that fight that was pillars that were pillars to what we were going to see for the rest of the series, that they would build on that. Yes, absolutely. But man, it was the base of the base fight, bro. And
but
like,
you got to think about how much of a step up it was from freaking. You got to think
from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, you got to think we were coming off of Dragon Ball when Nam was killing niggas with the X scissor and shit. You know what I mean?
So
and we got to where niggas was in spaceships throwing
keyboards that point, like nothing. To that point, there was better fight choreography when it was Goku versus Krillin in the Tenkaichi tournament.
Well, you got to think they didn't have all the crazy blasts and shit to rely on. No one was. The only blast niggas knew was either the Dodon Ray or the Kamehameha.
I mean, we can even go back to Goku versus the Henchman in World's Strongest and Dead Zone. That fight choreography was insane. In comparison to
Dead Zone is one of the best Dragon Ball Z movies ever. Garlic Jr. is such
I'm just saying, from choreography standpoint, Goku versus Vegeta wasn't that great. It was just the moment was huge. The moment was huge. The stakes were huge. We've never seen anything like this before. The only time we got to see, like, as far as blasts go, bro, as far as blasts go, we actually had to deal with a move called Double Sunday. That's the first into like energy blast that we had to like really super duper deal with.
I also want to give one more honorable mention on overrated fights that niggas seem to cream over. Yusuke versus Sensui wasn't that tight, yo. It really wasn't. It was a fucking. Don't get me wrong. Chapter Black in my opinion, the best arc of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Well written.
After you gave us fucking what was Yusuke versus Toguro at the end of the Dark Tournament, for us to get Yusuke versus Sensui at the end of the Chapter Black arc was just not. It was an okay fight, but the nigga's hair grew a lot longer, and he decided he liked to kill people for a second. I mean,
I think, and then another part with that fight that was so stupid. He didn't stay in one personality long enough that was actually whooping Yusuke's ass.
Well,
Like,
you got to think that was
He's
actually
schizophrenic.
true.
I know he's
that's actually
schizophrenic. Like,
true
had
to
he
the
stayed in like
multiple personality disorder. You don't get a control when they come out.
if he had stayed in one of them, like one of those ones, like Yusuke would have been dead. Like the sadistic one, he would have beat him. Like there was like 2 forms, and then him just being himself actually would have killed Yusuke, bro. But
But
it's like, nope, now I'm a little boy. I'm a little
Shinobu
boy.
Sensei was that dude. The plot armor wasn't with him.
The plot armor was not with him at all, no.
Also, we are joined from the Dark Continent himself. He's been
Fresh off the Dark Continent, bringing some kind of fucking crazy malady back to us normal
BMT,
world people.
If you are wondering to get your caught up to speed, basically, you know, in celebration of the anime awards that came out of course, we're having our own anime awards here on Making Mix and so forth. So the category we are on currently is most overrated fight. We have 2 answers so far from these two. One answer is Goku versus Frieza, and the other answer is Goku versus Vegeta round 1 from the Saiyan saga. Those are their 2 answers. I'll give my answer afterwards, but I would like to give you the floor. Mr. BMT, what fight do you give the award for most overrated fight in anime?
Well, there's so many to choose from.
Yeah.
In anime that gets glazed and jerked off.
You just made me think of another one.
Glazed and jerked off is insane.
The glazed table, if you will.
I don't know. People overhype that Rock Lee and Gara fight too much.
Talk to them.
They do that a lot. I get tired of them Gara weaves and the emo kids that love
Eyeliner.
Lee lost. Y'all got to get over that. He sucks. And everybody says no. Lee hurt him. Well, guess what? Lee was in ICU. Literally,
we didn't know if he'd ever walk again. Yes, we know. We get it.
Everybody keeps showing. I don't know why they keep showing that when we know the end result. Like Lee is a consistent loser. L for loser, L for Lee. Loser.
He is the master of L's. He does not cop a dub too often.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that young shonen boys like to watch that fight will make loser in life.
Yeah. I have another one though that B.M.T. coming in from the Dark Continent made me think of another I'm only saying this because we did get 2 Dragon Ball Z answers. If we're gonna be completely honest, Meruem and fucking Chairman Netero is an overrated fight. Niggas talk about that fight like it, and don't get me wrong, the Guaran Bodhisattva is an amazing nin technique. Fucking, it is the peak of mixing enhancement with a mission and whatever else type was in there. But at the end of the day, they fought. He stood no chance, so he sewer slide bombed the guy. You know what I mean?
Another, my honorable mention would be Aizen and Ichigo.
True.
I had wasted a good Perfectly Friday for me. Because no, damn it, it did for you too and Unico. Because we all waited to see Ichigo turn up and do some cool shit, which he always fails on us. He's a failure. Bleach sucks ass. Because guess what? Well, when we want to see him do some cool shit, like that Aizen fight, it was like a one-shot bullshit. Like with Natsu. Where we're not going to bring up friendship or power friendship, but we will bring up Ichigo and Aizen just like Ichigo and Ukiura. He just is like he gets in the bedroom, he just sucks ass. So, fuck you, Bleach.
The fight with Ukiura was a little better than the fight with Aizen.
It was a little better, but at the end, let's be honest, Ukiura won that fight.
And that was a huge build up to that fight too, because he got his ass beat the first time.
You gotta admit though, we're in the era now where a lot of these freaking fights are about to get mad crazy, yo. Like, think the stuff that the 1,000-Year Blood War has in store. There's so many more fights that are just way crazier.
Listen, I'm already complaining about the Gorosei, and right now,
listen. Saint Saturn pulled up. Fucking shit wasn't looked off.
Talk about One Piece spoilers.
We're not. Yes, sir.
Let's talk about One Piece.
You had to call
stop fucking with us.
Post show, not here. This is not it. Either way, to finish off this wonderful category of most overrated, I will give my answer. Now, ironically, it is a Dragon Ball Z answer as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in that show.
But I've said this plenty of times anyway. I want to say it again. Surprisingly, it's not One Piece. Mine is Goku versus Majin Vegeta. It's one of the easiest fights because everybody wants to glorify that fight. When the only thing you got from that fight is a few speeches from Vegeta. Vegeta handcuffing this man to the side of a building, talking about him. Them two holding arms and headbutting each other, doing knee hits on each other.
That was pretty cool.
Or the fact that Vegeta technically won because he knocked out Goku when they stopped fighting.
Like, the fight was over.
Go and say that fight. Like, no, that fight is way more overrated than anybody else wants to say. But because it's peak Vegeta. Oh, what's the best fight? Oh, please. Whatever.
Goku versus Pycon is another underrated fight, though.
That was a good fight.
That was a good fight. Correct. But to Monterey's point, 100% that fight was a lot of copy and paste on the fight moves. Like we saw the same moves like 30
you gotta
times.
think, there's only so much you can do with fucking key blast, fucking freeze frame hand throwing.
Well,
they didn't even do all that in that fight.
If somebody were to if there's somebody in this world that could redraw that fight and it will be fire based on.
Nigga, just go watch Dragon Ball Z Kai. They already redrew everything.
No, I'm talking about it's probably man, did y'all saw that fight with the fan service or whatever? Vegeta came down and they were fighting against Broly. That new fan.
That shit don't. The
but that was fire though. Like they could if they did things with that concept.
That style of animation won't work. Fucking having to turn that out regularly.
Yeah, that's that Chinese animation.
No, I'm just saying from a choreography standpoint, like they didn't copy and paste the knee kicks. The man, there was a lot they could have did with they.
Well, you got to think they probably didn't have a vault full of storyboards like fucking Toriyama does either. You know what I mean? All he has to do is go pick a picture that fucking fits the fight, and goddamn half the battle's already done. The human body can only go into
copy and paste moves, man, and that was we had that for 5-6 episodes, and then here we go.
Well, let's go to our next category. We're near an hour mark. All right, let's go to the next category. Since we're on overrated, let's go ahead and start the madness and make it even worse. B.M.T. Dark Continent, you're under me. What is your most overrated anime?
Overrated anime.
Oh man. There's so many.
Yeah.
Okay, I get a pick. So the JJK.
Do whatever you want. I'm just showing pictures of anime.
He's just giving examples. You don't have to pick any of those.
Whatever.
So I kind of grew tired of that Attack on bullshit. So
talk to him.
I grew tired of that shit. I mean, it's just a dystopian of naked giants running around with and people like, you know what I'm saying, like stuck, riding around on ODSM gear, shooting spears and shit. I mean, honestly, it got pretty dumb. My attention span, 1 minute we got to find the basement, next minute fuck the basement. Now we got to go across the Atlantic Ocean. And like, I was like, where the hell is this story going? It's stupid. Chinese samurai ninja girls, short midgets, kids with anxiety.
This nigga said short midgets.
Okay,
what?
I mean, where we go? We got giant King Kong in there and shit fighting. I was like, what the hell? Like, it's like the people who got kicked out of writing Evangelion got to write this shit. And I mean, like, I was like, I can't. It didn't even make no sense, dude. Like, the guy at the end, he was like, I don't want to die. I want to be with Bisakon. Like, Irvin. Like, I'm like, well, dude, you started all this shit. Like, what the fuck? You started it. Now you don't like your ending? God, you're like the kids who make. No. You literally, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and nobody killed that little piece of shit bitch that was shooting everybody. Nobody got her.
B.M.T. and the Shiesty mask is nasty work.
That's definitely nasty work.
You should have not let me from the Dark Continent. You knew this.
I was going to say B.M. Shiesty coming to us live out the Dark Continent.
I'm just saying, a lot of people overhype Attack on Mid or Attack on bullshit. Too much.
I call it mid on Titan.
But it should have been canceled, but God knows, They didn't cancel it, but they just allowed it to go through. I mean, they put too much money in there, so we had to watch that bullshit for too long. So,
all right, we have one answer: is Attack on Titan. The Afro Comedy 765. Your answer, sir.
I don't know. I got once again with two answers. I'm gonna pick the more flagrant of the two, of course. So I have to go Demon Slayer.
Oh my god.
oh shit, we back in hell now, boys.
Listen. It can be as beautiful as they want. It can be wonderfully choreographed. The fucking colors can pop off the page, but the fucking lack of any attention to fucking character development on behalf of the side characters is just something that I can't get past. Niggas can say whatever they want, fucking, but don't come and argue this point to me unless you've read the manga and you really realize that there is no real character development here, fucking outside of Tanjiro.
Nisa.
And that's questionable at best. And I want to give an honorable mention as well. Shit, it left me as soon as I said it was something flagrant too, but
Demon Slayer does
Fairy Tail, yeah.
Oh shit. The
Fairy
Tail coming.
So yeah, I gotta go with Fairy Tail is the honorable mention and Demon Slayer is my actual choice.
Williams, they already hit it with low blows. Who is your answer for most overrated anime?
I got a long way to go. So for now, One Piece.
Oh boy, that's wonderful. I didn't have to say it. Oh,
listen, you can say overrated all you want, but as long as motherfuckers are going out there and making it the most bought volume year after year, you gotta think, man.
That people have to think something is good in order for it to be overrated.
It has been, think about it though, it has literally been on for 25 years, and I think that it's won fucking manga of the year something like 10 or 12 times.
Oh damn, what difference does it make?
No, I'm just saying. The accolades do mean something. Whether Monray is a One Piece hater because he knows it's the most incendiary thing.
I'm a One Piece fan, and I'm just honest with myself.
You're not. Don't lie and say you're a fan.
You Monray in the parking lot.
Like, I'm a fan. I'm just honest with myself.
Hey man, shout out to the Jimmy Kudo stray.
Oh, that's another
that's just
one.
what I feel like.
Case closed, highly overrated.
I mean, there's only so many ways that you can use a string to cut somebody's head off, like for 25 years, man. Like, I know how he did it. He used this invisible string again. But anyway, I just say One Piece because it is beloved by a lot of people, and I'm watching it.
Best-selling manga of all time.
I'm watching it currently. It's not moving me in that way. It's okay.
Well, it's not for everybody because if you're not cognizant of the nuance and stuff, because One Piece is a lot deeper than people give it credit for. Whether they're covering slavery or racism or fucking anything in between.
Right now, I'm at the part where they were still showing on Fox Kids in the morning, so the animation was not that great. I'm still there. So
wait, I don't think. Wait, if we're talking about niggas with strings, fucking that would be Don Quixote do Flamingo. That is long past the 4 kids.
Yeah, we're way past that point.
The string part was about case closed. That's usually how he solves the crime.
Well, there is a
I'm not met a guy named I've not met a guy named Don that, and I'm at like what they did stuff in Alabasta. They went to the snow place.
He's coming up on Long Ring Longland, the greatest arc ever.
I think I'm in Skypiea actually.
Oh
yeah. He's coming up on Long Ring Longland. Folks.
So I'm just saying we'll just see. You know, I'm still watching it. I said still in progress right now.
We will come back to you. And here's the ultimate test on whether you feel like someone's actually going to like One Piece or not. And I know it's a long way, but I've had many people who are like, I don't care for One Piece. And then after they get past Marineford, they're like, holy shit, all of this build was actually for something. Okay. So maybe you just... that's a long way.
I appreciate you because I don't have to put my answer as One Piece because I'm completely caught up with One Piece. I'm a fan of One Piece. Even I can honestly say that it is overrated. I understand it. In certain aspects I can say it. Do I love One Piece? Yes. Do I also understand it is overrated in places? Of course I do. So I'm just honest with myself. But of course, I have stand above me and possible stand under me. It only is what it is. I personally understand. But it's not going to be my answer because I don't have to waste it on One Piece anyway. My answer is, it's a nice new gen one, that I can say with all pride in my heart and everything. It is Jujutsu Kaisen. I believe Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely.
Yeah, there we go. We got some incendiary answers.
You know what? I'm fine with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Is one of the most overrated because one, the main character is relatively lame. Like, to be honest with you, like Yuji ain't even thought of it. Yuji ain't even in the top 5 characters on this show. Let's just be honest with you. He ain't even in the top 5. So no, really, Gojo's the main character, and if Gojo's not on screen, that show, manga, all of it, the arcs.
I don't know. Gojo ain't been on screen for a second in the manga. It still looks pretty dope to me.
That manga got forgotten about until Gojo got back on screen. I can tell you right now, the
we don't need Gojo for it to work.
Was very bland for a long time.
We don't need Gojo. Fuck him. We don't need him
right now. So we believe this is not a lie. That mother is very overrated. People trying to praise Yuji's top new gen protest. No, he's not. Please, no, he's not. It's Gojo and Friends is what that show is. Please, let's not go.
Same story.
Getting into his bag now.
Same story. Demon inside of me, and I'm just gonna keep getting strong for my friends, and I'm just strong for no reason.
I mean, yeah, we really don't even have the good definition of why Yuji's as strong as he is because his backstory.
No, we do. What are you talking about? It's because he was a death wound painting.
They have not gone into any real detail.
No, but I'm saying some stuff's just not going to be. The man was literally born from fucking Kenjaku in his mama's body. He was literally made.
We have no.
Listen, Kenjaku said.
I'm on season 2, man. I don't know.
No. I'm not going for that. Until you can show me the manga chapter verbatim states what effects that had on his body. We don't have that.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let me talk.
All it has is
fucking Kenjaku literally said Yuji was bred to be fucking Sukuna's vessel.
That's it.
That's literally all you need.
No, you don't have no info. It's what people want to put there because
it's literally right there on the page. How do you not have the info if it's literally saying right there he bred him to be Sukuna's fucking vessel?
Yes, and we have no clue what effects that have on him when it comes to his own.
Listen, you're just being contrary at this point.
Unless you can give me the
I literally just gave you. You said it didn't say anywhere on paper. Why would they mention him being bred for that person if that exact purpose if there was nothing to do with it?
You don't say that. Don't even have an explanation for his reason that he's as strong as he is now. We have even an explanation. I went and trained for a month. That don't mean nothing. We don't know nothing about who you train with, how you train, how you get strong. We don't know squat.
Nigga, but that's not what we're talking about. You were literally saying we don't know why his body is the way it was. It's literally because he was bred to be Sukuna's vessel and fucking because when we first started, we talked to they said eating Sukuna's finger would usually kill someone. It didn't kill Yuji because he was bred to be Sukuna's vessel.
Mm-hmm. And so until somebody can tell me, okay, bred to be Sukuna's vessel.
He's half cursed.
No. What does that mean?
What do you mean? His father/mother was a curse. Fucking, he was born, and instead of being like the other death wound paintings, he actually took on a human form. As we saw the other death wound paintings, that's like saying what made them special? How were they fucking? How does Chozo fucking control blood? He was bred to. We aren't gonna act like we haven't seen people breeding animals for years for these exact things. Bred to be stronger, bred to be faster, bred to survive certain elements.
That's wonderful. Where did Kenjaku actually spell out this entire?
He literally said verbatim.
Where did he spell out his entire process he did from beginning to end? Where did he spell it out?
I mean. He hasn't, but that's not
exactly. That's
my point. No, your point is saying
nothing.
No, listen, your point. Monte, your
listen. He ain't spelled out nothing.
We're just gonna agree to disagree as per usual.
I would like to say Yuji for having the first transgender.
People are filling in blanks for stuff that they don't know for Yuji. That is the whole.
I'm literally. You asked me where it said it. I literally told you.
That is the problem.
Can we nominate Yuji? He has a transgender mom. I mean, Yuji
I
does
mean,
have
I'm not
bars.
a stan at the end of the day, but I am a nuanced guy. Fucking, you don't have to write out everything.
He's my nominee for most overrated MC too. Don't throw him
Oh,
in
well,
there for me too.
that don't matter to me. I don't care. I'm just saying, you're saying they didn't explain it. I'm saying fucking they gave us a fucking as close to an open explanation as they could. If that's not good enough for you, no one's forcing us to read or watch or talk about any of it.
I mean, that's about as good as the open explanation as we have for Luffy being Joy Boy. My whole same problem.
mean, that's the what are we talking about?
My whole same problem.
Listen, and that's fine, but listen, I ain't never needed to know why the will of D is the way it is. Inherited wills are inherited wills. Monte, it's a fucking cartoon.
And Avatar is a cartoon too. I also know why Aang's the freaking Avatar and how freaking the Avatar state works. Like, that don't mean nothing.
No, but I'm saying
story, but you don't explain something. That's not good storytelling. But
if we want to talk about it, we talk about how the fruit found Luffy. We watched the Gorosei.
The fruit does have its own. The fruit does have its own will.
No, but I'm saying you're asking these questions, and then when I answer them, you're like, no. When I answered exactly what you said.
I'm just gonna let y'all bicker.
That's the problem. It can be your answer, not the answer.
Okay,
but neither is yours.
Is it fair to say that the fruit has a will of its own? That they literally
but I don't know. No one has went out and fucking wrote. We do know that.
No, we
don't. Okay, so the Gorosei saying this fruit has a mind of its own is not telling us that this fruit has a will of its own.
Okay, cool. You tell
Shut
me
the fuck up.
That fruit have wheels,
bruh. They are literally
the
fruit.
Gorosei saying that. And yet we don't know the origin of
the lineage factor. We know there's a lineage factor.
Proof that fruits have wills. You're
literally. Listen, if we can't,
and we don't even know nothing about the 5 old men.
We know they're devil fruits. We know that fucking.
No,
we know what each.
We don't. We don't.
We do
not know what devil fruits are. We don't know nothing about them but the abilities they give people. That is it.
The whole devil fruit encyclopedia. We talk about how fucking Vegapunk figured out how to make inanimate objects eat fucking devil fruits. He figured out how to fuck it. And then while we talk about we don't know anything about the Gorosei. We know Saint J. Garcia Saturn, the fucking Ushioni.
What would devil fruits are though?
No, listen. His devil fruit is obviously fucking. We saw it finally last chapter. It's the Ushioni fruit, just like we all thought it would be.
Hold on, wait. Kami. Who's that cipher that has a sword that literally is a living thing?
That's Spondam, and you're talking about Funkfried, his elephant sword.
Right, but now how does a sword eat a fruit?
Dr. Vegapunk.
God damn it!
We're going off the record. It's going to
Vegapunk did it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is the one that made Funkfried eat. It was also that's how they got the cannon dog too.
Let's come back. So we finished almost overrated anime. So we will go to we'll go to one last one. So we can be done with this. At least for now, because there's many other. We might even come back to our anime awards. We might do part 2 of the anime awards. This decided to spiral way off course.
Yes.
And you know how anime goes, especially when me and Monte get to talk in One Piece.
So
we were due.
We'll do a nice one. Best anime.
So how are we going to end this award show? How are we doing this?
Oh no, nice best anime main character for
New Gen.
Inigo Williams. I'll give you the honor of going first.
New Gen.
Best New Gen anime MC.
You guys are gonna hate me, and that's fine because I'm here to debate.
We're used to hating you.
I want to go with man, I really like that Mob Psycho kid.
Mob is nice. I'm not mad at Mob.
But as annoying as he can be sometimes, and it's really easy for us to forget about him sometimes in the midst of things, especially if you're anime watching only. Deku's a dog, man. I want to go with Deku.
Okay, we have an answer for.
I want to go with Deku.
Young Dekizzle, aka me Dolly.
I mean, man, I wish if this was a show about All Might, It would be All Might all day, man. All Might is my favorite character. Period.
How? He's a deadbeat. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, it's not his kid.
Wait.
That's not his kid. That is not his kid. That is nowhere.
I see the Jiraiya symptoms is getting stronger. Where y'all be rooting for these deadbeat. Must be a black thing. Where they root for deadbeat.
I don't even care about the Deku dynamic. I mean, I care about the All Might versus.
You don't even say you don't even say your child's name properly. That's how I know you're an All Might fan. You don't even care for your child's name.
He cares for his fight against Nomu. And that was an amazing. I like that fight, and
so
I like
never taught him
he was, and I liked his fight against All for One.
Can you tell me one thing All Might ever taught him?
Plenty.
He taught him that cleaning up the environment is important.
Holy shit! Literally, you learned that in school.
He did try to teach him how to compartmentalize the power. It's just it was hard with him not being able to demonstrate.
You know what he told him? Let's repeat what he said. Squeeze your butt cheeks and clench your teeth and say plus ultra.
That is the quote.
Going to episode 3 and not
he may have.
That's your teaching. Clench your butt cheek and like honestly, say that to a police officer. My teacher told me to clench my butt cheeks and clench my teeth and scream plus ultra. Well, Mr. All Might, you're going to jail.
I'll tell you what's impressive is that Americans cannot name all the prefectures in Japan, but Deku can name all the states in America. So what? I mean, that's impressive.
Because
I can name a good portion of the prefectures in Japan.
You know the irony about that shit is because guess what All Might actually is? He's not Japanese.
You got Shibuya, Akihabara, fucking goddamn.
Stop. We have the B.M.T. up here to go slander it.
I just don't know if fucking Shinden counts as.
Why do I need to know about Japan? We won.
We did win.
B.M.T. Who is your best anime MC?
Nugent though.
Nugent. I'm gonna take medieval Naruto Asta. I'm gonna take him. The kid got guts. He's got the shit beat out of him. The world hates him. He's practically a black kid, just Japanese. And
wow.
He wants to be the Wizard King. Everyone tells him he's stupid. He has a fetish for MILFs. And chicks love him. He gets ripped, P90X style. So of course, you know what I'm saying, Andrew Tate will love him because he gets ripped. Willing to lose an arm and still win a fight. Full Metal Alchemist style. He's about that. And he also is trained by Chad like Yami. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Yuji Rohama would also love him and teach him.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
we're not going to talk about what Hanma would teach. So we're going to leave that where.
So you're going to say Asta doesn't work out?
Oh, he definitely works out. He ain't the one I'm afraid of. It's more of what Yuji Rohama is going to teach. But
everyone's female to the ogre. Never forget.
Jesus Christ.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
Man,
that's what he said, not me. That's Yujiro's words. He said everything's female to the ogre, not me.
Who is this anime MC from New Gen?
Best is so subjective, but my favorite New Gen MC, I think has to be the one and only Shinra Bancho, man.
Shinra, I respect it. I can respect that answer. Greatly respect that answer. Shout out to Shinra, the boy, the Fire Force boy himself. Shout out to him. I actually want to agree with one of y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna agree with Asta or Shinra. I like both. Really like both.
But you see, Bonte, you've read all of Fire Force, though, so you know how Shinra gets at the end, yo. You know what it is.
Shinra's story I like a lot better than Asta.
It's so fucking good, and tying it into Soul Eater was some of the best fucking manga writing we've seen in a minute, where they didn't just come out and blatantly tell you.
So I think I'll roll with Shinra. I do really like Shinra. Shinra's writing, Shinra's story. You know, his momentum, everything about even the secret behind his quote unquote smile. I like everything about Shinra. I think I'll go with him for the best anime MC. You know, even though this definitely spiral to the people. You know, we're not. We appreciate everybody for joining us for the first iteration of the Anime Awards. We will have to go to part 2 for this. This is ugly. But we'll have to go to part 2. No problem going with part 2. We appreciate everybody for joining.
When will Naruto be when will they be old gen?
It already is. It's over
Burrito
20.
sucks.
It's literally over 20 years old at this point. It's almost 20 years old.
Oh, like in 2000, because I think it came out in like 06 or 07.
Technically, old gen is anything.
No, it was like 04 or 05 when.
I can give you
Boruto is for little kids who like Little Nas X.
No, listen. Go read
stop
True
it.
Blue Vortex.
Stop
Go
it.
read True Blue Vortex and say that, bro. Kishimoto's in his bag.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Y'all be ashamed of y'all.
That clip is unhinged.
Ashamed of y'all. But that is it. Thank you all for joining. First and foremost, let everybody know where they can find them at. Like Yagami, where can they find you right in the Death Note?
UnicoWilliams.com. Also, you can go ahead and put up my new website now, Monray, if you will.
OnlyFans?
What?
Oh, my bad.
OnlyFans.
I don't know. I guess we got to make this a thing now. So I don't know what the extra S's in the holy smoly donut shop thing's coming from, but yeah, but real shit. Unico Williams, UNIQO Williams on YouTube. We are post 500 subscribers, so we want to get to 1,000. That's the next step. So keep on following. We're gonna keep on giving you reviews, and we're gonna talk about every day-to-day stuff. And then I'm take another button off for this one, and we're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna keep it cute.
Afro Comedy 765. Where can they find you?
Of course, you can find me at Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can catch me at the Blurred Cartel on the Blurred Cartel Roundtable 3-episode rule. New episode of 3-episode rule coming. We covered freaking Ninja Kamui and Friday Night Year. We talk wrestling, and I mean, you know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And B.M.T. We're in the Dark Continent.
Well, you can always find me for the other pitch of hell, but I am in the Dark Continent and TikTok, where I talk about degenerate stuff. Sometimes if you play with a pentagram, you can always summon me for a 3-episode rule on the round table. I give 0 fucks. I get someone there also. Right now they're putting the ceiling over my mouth. Fuck you guys. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say what I gotta say before you steal me off again. But I just want you to know this: that I don't give a shit. I love hot little waifu anime chicks, and also I believe that one day that real anime men are gonna be able to come out and throw Beyblades at demons and pretty much rule the world again.
Let's go.
What the heck? Otherwise,
Griffin for president. Griffin for president.
Monray Hudson. It always says Monray Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, as it still exists. I can be found on all these places and on Twitch as it's streaming there now. Make sure to go on there, like, comment, subscribe if you are watching this and you enjoy everything that you are seeing. We're looking forward. So if you find us, make sure to look at this lovely insomnia here. Well, not insomnia, this lovely insignia. Just to let you know we are here. You have found the right place. Make it make sense. The podcast, everywhere it says it. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. We are out.